Alright, and welcome to It's Only Food. Today we will be making a wonderful dish of broiled tilapia with braised fennel and sweet potato puree. We'll start out with a nice fillet of tilapia, 2 sweet potatoes, some fresh fennel bulb, 1 yellow onion. We got soy sauce, olive oil, savory, fresh roasted garlic, and salt and pepper, and of course a couple of clementines here, and about 2 tablespoons of butter. Alright, first we're going to throw these yams right into the old microwave, set it to the potato setting right there. Should be about 1 minute and 30 seconds. And it is 1 minute and 30 seconds. Then we'll turn our fuzzy dial onto 375 to 400 degrees. Here's our tilapia fillet, or as in England they say tilapia fillet. A little salt and pepper on there, or pepper and salt, whichever way you want to do it. Then we're just going to get a sheet pan or whatever pan you want to put into your oven. A little oil down, doesn't matter what kind. I use olive oil. Then we got our fresh bulb here of fennel that we're going to cut off the tip, and we're going to save all this because I'll show you what we're going to use later. So we got our fennel bulb. It's like an onion. You want to take that tough outer skin off. There you go. And then we're just going to cut this up. It smells just like kind of a celery that smells like licorice. It's kind of what it smells like. I do have sliced onions on the plate. For some reason I didn't capture that when I was doing the video. So I'm just cutting the root out of this, just kind of like a cabbage head. You want to cut that core out. There we go. Put it off to the side. Then I'm going to store this right up on top of the plate next to the onions that I've cut, ready to go. And then I'm going to peel the little clementine there because we're going to use that in the sautéing of this dish. And we've got our pan. We turn the heat on, add a little bit of oil. I am using olive oil. Let that get hot, and we'll just throw our onions right in there. I just sliced them in a julienne cut. And then we'll put our fennel right in there too. We're just going to braise these up. To braise means to brown on the outside and fry, and then put in some liquid and stew them. But we'll get to that a little bit later. As we add our ingredients here, we've got more stuff we're going to throw in there. A little salt and pepper, of course. Then we add our more. See, this is the top I was talking about that we cut off. These are just the fennel leaves. I like to throw those in there, not for just color, but also for some extra added flavor. And I'm going to add the juice and then the macerated pulp of the clementine into that. You can use an orange too. I just grabbed the clementines because I already had some sitting around the house. I didn't want to go out and buy more things. Add that right to it and stir it up. It adds color again. Then we add a little more juice in there. I'd add some fresh garlic we've got. I'm going to add this handful of savory, about a tablespoon right here. Just put that right on in there too. You can learn more about fennel. I'm going to put a link down in the description page here. That's for Danny. She's over at Clean and Delicious here on YouTube. It shows you how to buy, store, prep, and cook fennel. Good video to watch. Again, the link will be below in the description part of this page. And I add the garlic, a little more salt and pepper, and some more of the fennel leaves for color. And it's just what you want to do when you're braising is just make sure this is tough. See, this is getting a little, not tough, but tender. You want to get it browned on each side as much as you possibly can. Then we're going to add a little bit of the soy sauce. That will help brown it and also bring all those flavors together in the pan before we add the water to it. or whatever liquid you want to use. You can use wine. Throw a little butter in there, a little more garlic, and chicken base. I threw chicken base in there instead of adding a chicken stock. I'm just going to add the water to this, and it will automatically make a chicken stock because of the chicken base that I've added. So there you go. We're just going to let this start to simmer here. And then you want to bring it to a boil. Get all those flavors are just going to be marrying in there, and just it smells fantastic. I wish I could describe it to you. So we're bringing it up to a boil. You want to get these big pieces of fennel are going to be soft. You'll be able to see it after we get done cooking. I just want to kind of flip these over. You at home should probably use tongs because I'm an idiot and I'm using my fingers in boiling water. So don't do that. So braise is a cooking technique that fries the food lightly, then stews it slowly in a closed container. So we'll just put our lid right on top of that. There we go. Alright, sweet potatoes. We're just going to take our cooked sweet potatoes. The potato setting worked incredibly well. It is cooked to perfection. See it squeeze right there? It's done. We're just going to get our spoon out, and we're going to scoop all this right into the bowl. All 4 of these segments. And we get it all in there. You can save the skins and give them to your dog or your gorilla or whatever you've got at the house that likes to eat potato skins. You can actually fry these up later and eat them too. But we just mash this up, add a little butter to it. Whoop, let me get the last one in there. And don't get the skins in there because they're stringy. And then you just add a little butter to this. After you can mash it up. Got to get my voiceover synced with the video. There we go. There's the butter. And then you just add your salt and pepper. Whoop, come on, John, catch up. There we go. And then what I'd like to do is take and add about 4 tablespoons of the liquid to it too, and that'll add extra flavor and bring some flavor to it. And then you can mash them up, throw a towel over it, and keep it warm while you're waiting for the rest of the fennel to braise and cook. So this is how it looks. It's getting softer. The fennel is breaking down and getting a little softer. We'll just stir that right up here. I would like to throw out some shout outs to Karen over at Food Jazz on YouTube, to Jana Bernard over at Jana Bernard on YouTube, and Angela over at casabaron.com. All the links will be below in the description page. Alright, we're going to plate this up now. Be very careful with the tilapia. It is gently place it on the plate. It is very tender after it's come out of the oven. I'm adding the fennel with the onions and orange. I wish I could explain the aroma coming off of this. It's fantastic. I'm grabbing the fennel that the tops that we saved off to the side earlier. You can use that as a garnish, and you can dry it out, freeze it. You can use it again. Hitting it with some sriracha to give it a little color balance. Thanks for watching It's Only Food. Make sure you subscribe in the bottom right corner of the video. Click the thumbs up button. Comment in our comment section below, and share on all your social media. Please like my Facebook page at facebook.com/Chef Politte. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Thank you.